Yeah, sorry, just... oh god. As we get into our fresh best of 3 here, and spawning in the right hand corner of Tokamak, we have the blue Protoss player, the German Protoss. It is, for Streamer Zone, Jumy. And spawning in the bottom hand corner, we have the yellow Protoss player from the land of Czechia, representing Team Roddy. It is Sebesdes. Aye. So we gotta wake up, Pappy. We gotta wake up. Gotta lock in. Oh god, Jumy, he's trying to reason with Sebesdes. Oh no. Next game, Zerg, if you win first. Nice try, buddy. You're low-key getting cooked. Razivz was never in trouble. Oh no. But here we go, we're getting into our PvP. And from here, again, it is Gamba time. The ZVZ. Probably Jumy 5.2k Zerg is not bad, by the way. It's not bad. But if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Get your Gamba going. Go. As Sebesdes, he does open up with a proxy on the right hand side. It is on Sebesdes' side of the map. Bear that in mind. Okay. True. Ah. God. To a like, Pappy, to a like. This is Proxy Robo. Proxy Robo 1 base all in here out of Sebesdes. He commits. He does commit, Pappy. Going for the 1 base all in. Meanwhile, Jumy back at home does go for a Stargate opener himself. So we have Stargate opener versus Proxy Robo. This is going to be interesting. So technically, this can lead into defensive Void Rays and defensive Phoenixes, but it should be Oracle first. And likewise, we should be seeing a Prism into Gateway Aggression here from Sebesdes. Again, it is going to be the all-in. Sebesdes does confirm. Does confirm what's going on across the map. So here comes our Prism. Jumy does scout, by the way. Does scout, does confirm. Does get eyes on this. Does get eyes on the Robo. Sebesdes will save it. Comes back to defend. Prism is out. Back at home, Jumy still going for the Oracle first. Again, this is a very bold move. With the Oracle, he can move out across the map and try to cripple the economy. Going for his own defensive Robo. Defensive Robo on the way. Battery in the mineral line. It's setting up. And already transitioning as well into a Twilight Council. We're being a little bit chaotic here in terms of our resource spendage and in terms of our tech. It's a little bit chaotic. It'll take a long time to get into Blink or into Dark Templar, whatever the plan is. Robo will be depowered. No Immortals. But it's still nothing for Sebesdes. True. Jumy does move in. And Jumy moves in. Again, the battery's in position. Sebesdes, he commits. Jumy, he has 2 batteries on the way. It's now done. He has a second Oracle. Crazy. Oh my god, the stasis! Brutal stasis trap here, catching at every single probe in the main base mineral line. Not like this, Pappy, not like this. And the longer this goes on, the better it is for Jumy. The better it will be. As Jumy, he will lose both gateways. But he's got his batteries. He will have the Immortal as well. He may not even lose that second gateway. The Immortal will pop out. Oh, yeah, the gateway will still fall. The Immortal has arrived. Back across the map. We're just getting probes of 3, 4, 5, 6 probe kills across the map. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy damage. Not like this. Sebesdes, he is defending back at home, but again, the reality is that Jumy has a better economy. And Jumy, he will soon be able to break out with his own prism. Sebesdes is in trouble. Okay, does that blink? Is revealed. Does reveal. Blink. Sorry, Jumy's still going for his own Twilight Council as well. Can go into Blink himself. Oh, actually, is he bold enough to go for a Dark Templar? To go for a Dark Shrine? Because the Robo's depowered for Sebesdes, and there's no backup Robo. There's 0 detection right now. Okay. Just Blink. He's not that crazy. He's not that crazy. Jesus, Stasis trap goes off, catching us as reinforcements. We're still waiting for Jumy's breakout, and it looks like he can finally break out. You can see he's dropping on the low grounds. Blink is halfway done. Slowly just elevating down, which means force fields are not going to be good enough. Sebesdes, he doesn't see this. Doesn't see the elevator. Ta-da! And here we go, we push down the ramp, there is a force field, but again, Immortals, they've made it down. And Jumy, he's broken free. He's broken free from the contain. Now Londis is mining. This would be Jumy's moment to push. Would be his moment. Here he comes. Again, when it comes to the main army compositions, I do favor Jumy as another stage. Oh my god, the Sage Ras, they've just been popping up here this game. They just keep popping up. So catch out a couple of extra Stalkers. Sebesdes still has a pretty high Stalker count, that is true. And of course he has Blink, he can try to bypass the army. There it is, Dark Shrine on the way for Sebesdes. One behind, Dark Shrine. But I believe Jumy, I mean, he has a Robo, he already has an Observer as well. He should be fine. He has the tools to defend, it's maybe a better way of putting it. Has the tools. Against Sebesdes, he tries to break through. Now we're up to 4 immortals. Behind this, again, it's just been very, very tech heavy here. Like, even now, Jumy's going into disruptors. Like, what the hell? Sebesdes is now claiming a 3rd base and can now start to take an economic lead. He locked himself in. Oh, that's a little bit awkward. Locked himself in. But Jumy is so 2-base dedicated. Getting a gateway explosion into Forge, into Bay, into +1, into disruptors. Jesus. Jumy gets in. Jumps into the main. Nice damage. Once again, Jumy's still maintaining his economic lead, actually. Low probes, shades further in. Getting 6, 7. 6. Yeah, 6 probes going down at the same time. We do attempt to harass the bases here, but there are cannons in position. Our Templar, they do nothing. Game continues. Sebesdes' probes count is still very low, but if given time, we'll make up for it. Ward ups into the main. This time Sebesdes, he's more prepared for it. It should be, but he will still start losing probes. Losing 2 more probes. Disruptors have arrived. Let's have the disruptors. Finally claiming his 3rd. At this point, Sebesdes can take a 4th base. Oh, never goes off. Sebesdes, he does notice. Does reactors pull away. With Shadow Stride in production for Sebesdes. Okay. Sure. ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no? So jumping in. Ooh, oh my god, as Novas they connect. Oh, that should not have happened. Massive connections, massive Novas. We do see Sebesdes, he plummets in supply. That was how many Stalkers? 17? Oh boy. That's an army right there. 17 Stalkers just caught out. Sebesdes, he just plummeted so much with 20 supply. Oh god, no, he takes all the Novas to the GG. 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 Sebesdes took every stasis trap to the face and every Nova to the face as well. Ay, ay, ay. GG, well played. With that, Jumy does take a lead in this series. Ay, ay, ay. That was brutal. That was brutal. GG, well played. With that, Jumy takes a lead, and now we're jumping to game number 2. Going to be loading into Winter Madness. Let's go. Let us go. But against Sebesdes, if he didn't take said stasis traps and Novas to the face, I mean, he was in a good position, able to build up and gain map control, get a 4th base up and running, and build up a greater army, I should say. But, oh boy, that was brutal. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Winter Madness, we have the German Protoss player. We have the blue Protoss leading the series 1-0. It is Jumy. And spawning in the bottom hand corner, we have the yellow Protoss player, the yellow Protoss himself, representing Czechia, from the land of Czechia, representing Team Roddy. It is Sebesdes. Let us go. Packs are optional. Oh no, I just made a mistake earlier. My apologies. In regards to the prediction outcome. My apologies. I think that's the first time this ever happened, by the way, but just a little bit out of it. Yeah, so now we are going to be opening up 2-gate opener here by Jumy. Likewise, 2-gate opener out of Sebesdes. We saw they were very chatty at the start of the last game, but now this time, no, we're locked in. We're locked in badly. Sebesdes is going for a fake proxy here, the pylon behind the main base mineral line, so he's going for the fake out. Meanwhile, Jumy, are we going for a very real proxy himself? He sets up here towards the high yield gas geyser on the right hand side. Show us what you got. Just scouting. Okay, just scouting. No commitment. Making sure everything's on the up and up. But again, those Novas were crazy. As Jumy throws out a second pylon inside of the main, so there's no fake out of Jumy. So far, mirrored builds, just in a slightly different way, of course. Talking about the player bench, fair enough, fair enough. Oh good, oh good. Meanwhile, Sebesdes is going for his own robot opener back at home. Sebesdes, did he scout? No, he didn't. Oof. Oh, no, sorry, he did see the second pylon. Okay, okay. So Sebesdes, he's going for his own robo. This will be ideal defensively against, say, a committed proxy all-in, but Jumy's playing standard. Jumy's playing standard. Probe does move down here to the main base. Does not scout the main though. Jumy playing blind. But he has scouted everywhere. I think the only place on the map he hasn't scouted is specifically this little strip here at the low ground third, and this area here, which Jumy is scouting as well, by the way. So Jumy, he's literally checked every location on the map, except for, again, this strip here at the low ground third, this strip here. Now he's checking, being very thorough, very thorough. Jumy's in for the scouts. Behind this robo follow-up after the Nexus, so Jumy does have the faster expand. Jumy getting into a better economy. And we'll see how hard Sebesdes commits. Does have that robo. Fun fact, we don't really see much with this yet. Just the initial war prism. Does go prism. No immortals behind this. Going for the early push. And Jumy back at home. He has one battery to defend. He has immortals on the way as well. Jumy setting up in the main. Setting up in the main. Nice force fields. Ooh, locks down the army. He does try to lock him down. Likewise, we have some okay juggling here by Sebesdes so far. Oh god, does sustain some losses though. That's one, two stalkers falling. Prism too far back, losing another stalker. Oh, the prism goes down as well. Ay, ay, ay. Heavy losses here from Sebesdes. He gets out traded, and remember, behind this, Jumy has the base. He has the faster expansion, has the better economy as well. Jumy canceling, recognizing he does not need the battery. And Jumy takes the lead. Very comfortable lead here. As Jumy up in terms of the quality of the army, in terms of immortals. Has a better economy, faster natural. From here the game will continue. The pressure's on Sebesdes. He's going for a Twilight Council. Do we see Dark Templar again, or do we turn this into Glaive Adepts into a 2-base all-in? So eyes on Sebesdes to see if he goes in Glaives or Blink. This is the scout. Does split gateways. You can see him do the double take, reconfirming. Attack the gateway explosion. Twilight Council's done. What's it gonna be? Link out of Jumy. And yep, it is Glaives. As we alluded to earlier here, Glaive Adepts is for a 2-base all-in. Because of the earlier losses and because Sebesdes is behind, he's forced to be hyper-aggressive like this. On a larger map like Winter Madness, this is weaker just because it takes longer to get across the map. So not too fond of the overall idea here, but I mean, we gotta do something. This is that Prism. Sebesdes, it's all or nothing. He's moving out with his all in. He's up to 6 gateways. 6 gate, 2 base all in out of Sebesdes. Waves are finishing. He's got 4 immortals. I mean, there's going to be a lot of DPS, a lot of firepower here. It all comes down to the setup from Jumy. So far, I don't see any batteries here at the third, for example. There's no batteries. Does have some batteries set up at the natural base, so there's a much more secure position to fall back on. Third base is more open, more exposed. Jumy setting up for a counterattack, so this will weaken the all-in by coming in and killing probes, and that will limit reinforcements. And here comes the push. Yeah, here comes the main movement at the same time. Jumy moves in. We got 2 adepts to the natural, and we have 2 adepts to the main. Adepts are moving in. Sebesdes does not turn back around, and probes will fall. Or at least they should. Oh no, they're move commands. Oof. Yeah, rough move command there by Jumy. Doesn't get as much done as he should. Targeting 6 probes. Sebesdes gets across the map. Meanwhile, we have 2 batteries ready. Oh, once again, the Prism goes down to no shot. GG gets caught. Jumy sniping the War Prism. And Jumy will claim the series 2-0. GG. Oh. GG, well played. Jumy, he will claim the series. Again, the all-in never really got going there, as Jumy, he was so quick to snipe that Prism and so quick to shut that down. GG. GG, well played. With that, Jumy will claim the series, and with that, we'll advance on. Sebesdes is now out of the tournament. Sebesdes is out. Baby Marine is out. Up next, we have our next matchup. It's going to be a PvZ. We have 2 series left. 2 series left here tonight. We finally get to experience some Zerg play, some Zerg representation here, as it is going to be a best of 3 between UD Soldier and GG Machine. Oh boy.